Looking for a place to shine? Are you ready? Want Georgians' eyes on you? So let's go. Good Morning Georgia is here. Start your day the Georgia way. Want attention for your brand? Broadcast today only on Good Morning Georgia. Contact us today. Email us at info@thecommunicationsmd.com or call on 770-421-5598.
Tune in to Good Morning Georgia. Join hosts Audrey Bell Kearney and Derek J. Wilson every weekday at 9 a.m. for your daily dose of news, politics, business, and entertainment. From local updates to insights from affiliate partners across and beyond Georgia, we've got your mornings covered. Tune in to stay informed and entertained with Good Morning Georgia.
It's good morning.
Okay, so look, this is what happened every day, right?
Every morning.
So Derek White was listening to the show, and so when we get ready to go live, the mic is still hot. So we're talking, and you can hear us talking before the things they go live. So we decided to mute the mic. So because we were really talking, he said something crazy, right? And I said, let me mute the mic, muted the mic. And so every time that it's commercials and the intros in, the mic is always muted. So we talking, and all y'all see is our mouth moving because the mic is muted. Good morning, Georgia. I'm Audrey Bell Kearney.
Good morning. I'm Derek J. Wilson. Don't forget the J.
Oh my God.
And it's Friday.
Yes, it is.
Man,
Listen,
we need to get some.
you know what's crazy? I told Derek, I said, I'm not used to moving every single day. Like, I've been working from home for 25 years.
Man, 25 years ago, you know where I was at?
I don't know.
I was in 8th grade.
I've been a home-based business owner for 25 years. And so I normally go out. I normally go out once or twice a week. Now I come out every day because somebody wants to do the show live and in person.
Live and in
every
person.
day.
And live in person.
Like they don't want to do virtual, like still works for me, but
I want to touch it.
you know, and then they say I want to call the shots on everything, which is not.
I mean, you give me an inch, I'll give you an inch. I said, okay, hey, let's come in person. You say, okay, everything else, and shut up, go my way.
That's not true.
Shut up.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why that's not true. Y'all see that ugly intro that come on every morning? That countdown thing, that ain't true. Because that definitely would be a no.
Again.
So I'm here with the ugly countdown.
30 seconds.
At least you got it.
That's so ugly.
Somebody use that, Derek.
Okay.
Pros don't use that. I'm trying to tell you.
I've seen several pros that use.
Yeah, they go. They ain't pros then.
I mean, matter of fact, one particular one I showed you, he got like what, a 9-10 minute count.
I would never do that.
You remember?
I know.
He like still count? Yeah.
That thing was counting down for 2 days.
Yeah, he had a long one, and he does it every time, even on the rebroadcast.
But I think his has commercials in it where money has been spent. Ours is just numbers, and everybody in our world know that that's that bootleg junk.
Well, it gives us opportunity to get ready.
We should get ready early.
Well, no, the countdown. So when we live now, we can share it on our social.
Listen, I ain't arguing with you. I gave you the countdown here. I gave you the countdown. I'm a compromising kind of person.
Right.
Just it is.
Right. All right. Hot and muggy.
Listen. It's a vacation weekend, so we about to be out this camp soon as we get finished.
So down there in South Georgia, Southwest Georgia, Columbus, a muggy start to your Friday as we wrap up another week from the Fountain City. Why what's the Fountain City? Why they call it the Fountain City?
Good question.
Yeah, look that up. Plenty of sunshine to start the day with increasing clouds throughout the morning, partly sunny skies by the afternoon, and high temperatures in the upper 90s. Well, we knew that was coming. It was thunder. I don't know if I saw thunder, but
it was lightning last night.
I saw lightning last
night.
When
I came from bowling, it was lightning. I'm like, wait a minute, but it had rain. So when we came out, it had rain last night.
Yeah, it didn't rain when we were. I'm always trying to say Maria, is just be seeing stuff. Because she was like, so we walking out the store and I'm talking. She's like, was that lightning? There was no lightning. Anybody see oh, okay, yeah, that was lightning. Let's get in the car, hurry up. But I don't think it ever rained over there by us.
It rained by us.
They got windy. Balto, the dog out there barking like, hey, 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 something going on out here. It's a hey, just some stray showers or storms in the forecast for this afternoon down there in the Columbus area. So a very familiar forecast for the past several days, as nothing has changed. But they are tracking some substantial rainfall chances as we head into the extended forecast for the week, for next week. Labor Day weekend, we'll see mostly dry conditions as well as with temperatures in the mid upper 90s. So it's going to be that. So as far as today's highs, as the state is back in the 90s, man, last week it was so cool and
It was
breezy.
beautiful. I
You
thought we
know,
thought it was fall.
I thought fall was coming. The coolest place in the state of Georgia right now is, as always, top of the mountain, Blairsville. 90 degrees is the high. That is the coolest spot in the state today. You have 96 in Rome, 92 in Roswell, 93 in Atlanta, 92 LaGrange, 96 in Columbus, 94 in Macon, Athens 94, Augusta 95, Savannah 92, and Brunswick. Oh, well, the coolest place in Georgia is Brunswick. Well, not Brunswick. Brunswick is 90, but what's this? What's next? Oh, St. Simon's Island is 89. That's a good spot to be 89.
It is.
I need to go there. Matter of fact, we may have to take a trip after our Labor Day pop up that's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow is the big day. The Greater East Side Chamber of Commerce, as well as the Greater East Side Alliance, is hosting their second annual Labor Day pop up festival at Alexander Park in Lawrenceville. Come, come check out some great food, some great music, activities for the kids. There'll be a lot of vendors out here with different products. Support local small businesses. Again, that's tomorrow. Alexander Park is free. It's free.
Free.
Alexander Park.
Free to attend.
You can look it up. Alexander Park, Lawrenceville. The address, I think is, I know one address is 800 Old Snellville Road Highway. That's on the backside. I think the other side is 900 Scenic Highway.
Yeah.
So that's where we're gonna be at. We're gonna be on the Scenic Highway side, but you can come through anyway, front, back, whatever. We in the park. Just ride around till you see all the festivities. That's a busy park anyway. So.
So literally that park is around the corner from me. I went for the first time last week. My baby wanted to see the sunset. So we
No,
went to the park.
that's a nice park.
Yep. And I was like, I have never been in this park before, which is crazy. So I said every day, this is what I said. This is my mouth said. My mouth said every day, you're gonna at 7:30, you're gonna go to the park, you're gonna walk. That's what my mouth said. After I come off my little hiatus for the weekend, that's gonna be my regime. Because I try to get up early in the morning. I'm just not an exercise early in the morning kind of person.
Yeah.
But my daughter said she was gonna meet me there, her and the baby. So I was like, y'all meet me, y'all come. But if I got some are workaholics. So if I gotta leave the computer to go walk, it ain't gonna happen. By the time it's time we go walking,
That's why we gotta get that Minority Report type computer.
why?
You know Minority Report, right? Tom Cruise.
What the computer
Where
do? I'm gonna be walking and doing that.
you can be
And bump into
you
somebody.
can be walking and you just
Moving stuff around.
sending emails and all that.
Nah, that's too much.
That's too much.
I need to be one with nature from be out there walking. I want to be walking and moving stuff in the sky
Hey,
in virtual reality.
hey, I would.
Sounds nice
Man,
though.
I've never did outside of like at a carnival or something. I never done virtual reality. I'll have
Well,
to check it out.
everybody can do it. If you got a real good headset, it will make you nauseous. So you got to be. Let me tell you something. There's a company downtown Lawrenceville, not downtown Atlanta, called Kit Labs. They have a whole virtual reality studio in there, right? Well, they did.
And then we had that meeting at
Yeah, they did have it. I don't know if they still have it, but here's what was interesting about that. So you got the Oculus Rift, right? You got the Oculus. There's a glove that you can put on your hand, right? A glove. And it has these sensors in it. So if people are in virtual reality with you with their Oculus on, you can touch them with that glove in virtual reality and they can feel it.
That's too much. That sounds like that's a lot.
That's a lot. So, when I found that out, I was like, wait a minute. So technology is amazing.
That
And I thought about all kinds of things like you can feel somebody touch you with the glove. Like
that's a little much.
Well, listen, that's what we are.
Yeah, mhm.
Her, the movie
Quick
Her.
quick shout out. Yesterday was Michael Jackson. Would have been Michael Jackson's 66th birthday.
Michael Jackson would have been 66.
66, 1958.
Wow.
Yep, that.
Wow.
Yeah, 1958.
He would have been almost 70 years old.
Yeah.
Well, how old was Prince? About the
Prince.
same age.
Let's see. Prince. How old Prince would have been? Same age, 58.
Wow. That's my anniversary. June
June
7th.
7th. Yeah. So yeah, they're the same age.
Same age.
I didn't know that.
Me neither. Now we know.
But yeah, so yesterday would have been Michael Jackson's birthday,
Happy
66.
birthday all the way in heaven.
Yeah. He's I believe he's the richest dead
Let's
guy.
go, Georgia. Yes. Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
That's what we're trying to do, David. We're trying to make it go.
Man, thank you
Let's
for watching
thank
all the
you
way
for
from
what?
Houston, Texas.
Yes. Thank you,
Um,
Houston.
you know,
Tune in.
no, I don't talk about this much, but he been knowing me ever since I was a pup.
Mm-mm-mm. A pup though.
A pup.
Okay.
I was a little pup.
All right.
I was the run of the litter.
Mm. Okay, litter.
My mama like, what you trying to call me
Really.
then?
What you saying?
What you trying to say? So look, let's get into some national news. I'm trying to. So last night, so first, yesterday, VP Harris and Governor Walls were in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
They was down there in Savannah. I saw some photos and videos. It looked like it was a nice. Uh, it's always nice down there. It looked like it was a nice event. It turned out the crowd sizes were definitely a great, you know.
And they went like this.
Yeah, it wasn't like this. It was more like this. But it was a great crowd. And also last night was the first it aired the big interview with VP Harris and Governor Walls. They first interview.
You know, I saw somebody talking on her interview this morning. They were saying, I guess they want her to be like ignorant like him. And when she's not ignorant like him, they feel like, oh, she's doing herself a disservice. Why? Because she don't want to go be talking stupid. Like, so they want her to go on there and be throwing, slinging dirt and saying crazy stuff. You know, I really want to say something else. If this is a family show, saying crazy stuff, and I guess she doesn't want to do that. So they take it as, she's avoiding the question. No, she answered the question. The question was what she said, and let's move on. Like, why waste time on it? Let's get to the issues. But that's media, and trash sells.
Yeah.
That's why so much trash is being spoken, because trash sells. And the crazy thing about that, I look at people. See, we don't play other people's clip in this show. I want to. Somebody was supposed to be figuring out how to do that, but they haven't figured that part out yet. So go figure. But other people pay clips in their show, and they get the trash talking piece in the show, and the numbers skyrocket. This guy watched on the Midas Touch. It's called the Midas Touch. So last week when I was watching, like, let's get to 3 million. Last night I was watching, let's get to 3 million. You know, if we get the 4 million subscribers, you know how much money we're making on YouTube? You don't know that, do you?
I don't. Tell me. Break it down.
Millions.
Millions.
Yes.
Millions and millions of dollars.
But anyway, trash talking sells, she doesn't want to do that. So, and I can't blame her. Like, why waste the time that you got talking about nonsense? How about we get to the like what matters?
Right.
So
Well, so she gave some insight about the conversation with her and President Biden when he decided to step aside. And she was just saying her first thought wasn't about herself, it was about him, making sure that he was okay, and the whole 9 yards of that, anything what someone with some compassion would do.
yeah,
Also, she makes an appeal to disinfected Republicans. She said, I think it's really important.
I said disinfect.
Disaffected.
Oh, I thought you said disinfect.
Disaffected
Okay.
Republicans.
Like, she gonna disinfect it?
Those are the ones that just don't quite, stand in line with the party. Sometimes ain't no room being outside. So I think it's really important. I have spent my career inviting diversity of opinion. That's what Harris said to Dana. She was interviewed by Dana Bash. Dana Bash been around for a minute.
Yeah.
I remember her during the Obama years, when he was running. I used to watch CNN like it was ESPN Sports Center.
See, I used to watch MSNBC like that until 2020 was over. I was like, oh God, I can't watch no more.
Uh, and so yes, oh, she was talking about that, but this was a clear promise to reach across America's political divide and attempt to reassure at least some conservative that their voice will be heard in a Harris administration. I believe it will be, because I mean, I feel like when Democrats in office, they always do. The Republicans don't really play fair, in my opinion. I don't know why Democrats continue to do it, but
We do, because you know what's funny, and I said this at the beginning of the before she got into the seat. I said, if Biden said right now, well, I'm not coming out, we're gonna cancel the election this year. What would they have done?
right.
Like, because in my opinion, yeah,
The thing is,
what
it's
can he
like,
have done? Like he's up there talking about, we're never gonna have to vote again, and I would be like, we ain't gonna vote right now. How about that? What you gonna do?
it's like over the years, at least in the last, since Obama to now, Republicans are cutthroat, man. It's like how Mitt McConnell wouldn't allow them to put a Supreme Court justice, like just, but then,
It's
but
power.
then when it switched, now Trump is in the same position that Obama was. They hurry up and pushed it through, and then the response was consequences. I mean, elections have their consequences. That was
They
Trump's
do.
response. That was his
But they
response.
do, and that's what I'm saying. So if I were Biden when he started talking about he's not gonna, leave, I wouldn't have left either. Like I ain't
Yeah,
gonna.
he should have started talking crazy too.
Yep. Like
See
yeah,
how
well
all that
since
was
he
going.
ain't going, I might as well stay. I might as well stay till I ain't here no more. Man, they would have had a heart attack. They would have had a fit. You would have saw conniptions just in the public, folks just having fits.
Yeah.
But the Democrats will never do that. They try to do everything by the book to the detriment of the party sometimes.
Well, during the interview, Trump,
Yep, I said it.
yeah, during the interview, Trump said it was boring. He said the interview was boring.
Cause she wasn't to
He
start the
said what the
rhetoric like
former
him.
president appeared to be missing is that boring was likely just fine for Harris. Harris is fine with being boring. The vice president has enjoyed a remarkable run since Biden announced his decision to step aside. She has wrapped up the nomination, uh, surfed a wave of Democratic enthusiasm, seen her campaign war chest swell. Yeah, she done raised a lot of money. So yeah, if you missed the interview, you can go back and watch it. I'm pretty sure you can watch it online on one of the YouTube's, probably CNN YouTube channel.
Midas touch. Shout out to the Midas touch.
I'm pretty sure he don't have the entire
He
interview.
might.
Okay, well, you want to get on that show?
We ain't got nothing on our show. We ain't got it.
I'm just saying, you keep talking about another show.
No. Listen,
Like that's like big ticket. Them talking about the
listen,
Breakfast
listen.
Club.
There is no competition. See, that's what's wrong with Derek is Derek. Let me tell you what Derek said to me yesterday.
What I say?
And I was just shaking my head like, Lord have mercy. He said, my economic development manager gonna be better than yours.
Oh God.
You said it, I ain't said it. I was like, man, seriously? I'm the wrong person to tell that to.
I mean,
What did I say?
I was joking.
Derek, I don't care about that. You were joking.
I was joking.
He wasn't joking because he's competitive like that. His mind
I was
is a
joking
competitive
because I
manager.
feel like both of them are good people, but you know, I was anyway. Why would see? Note,
You said
note to
it.
self, don't say nothing else.
See there?
Note to self.
He'd be mad about that all weekend. I can't believe she said that.
Yeah, because I was joking, but because if I tell you it was, you're gonna be like, you can't work with that person anyway. So the fact of the matter is, I was joking.
You can work with him. He said, no.
I'm not. That's why they not there now. So there's no reason to wait. So, why would I? Anyway, if you're watching, hey, great, great conversation.
I don't know who you are because he didn't tell me. So I ain't talking about you because I don't know you.
I didn't say a name because
He sure didn't.
that's how unserious it was. I didn't want to put that in the atmosphere. Anyway,
You know what's crazy? Okay.
what?
I apologize.
What's crazy?
I apologize. Because he made it sound real official.
But I never said a name.
Because I thought you were trying to keep it a secret till you made it when I make the announcement, this is what he says. When I make the announcement,
I'm still a little salty about you stealing the one I wanted.
still,
You stole.
still,
You stole.
no, you got some bad advice.
From the same. Well, see, now you bringing it back from the same person that you kiki with all the time. Still ain't calling me back.
You know we on Facebook, right?
Golf club honoring the villains of January 6th is on brand. Yeah. So a presidential candidate is letting his property.
But no less disgusting.
Yeah, well, you know,
The whole rest of the sentence on brand, nigga said, but no less disgusting. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
A presidential candidate letting his property be used to host an event that will celebrate a mob attack on police officers is bloodball. Next week, the private golf club that former President Donald Trump owns in club in Bedminster, New Jersey. Heard of that place?
I have. Good morning, honey.
Oh, Bedminster, New Jersey is scheduled to host a J6 awards gala
That is disgusting.
to celebrate not the people who defended the U.S. Capitol on January 6th, but the people who attacked.
And people lost their lives.
People died.
People died. So you want to celebrate something so horrific, and 9 people lost their lives. 9 families was went into turmoil because of that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So you want to celebrate that. That's like something to give you're gonna give an award for that.
Yep. Is
And
that
people wanna follow that.
according to the website, Rudy Giuliani. Yeah, Rudy Giuliani would be there, as well as Peter Navarro. He's supposed to be there. The J6 Award Gala will honor and celebrate the 20 defendants who contributed to the powerful Justice for All song and celebrate all J6 defendants who have shown incredible courage and sacrifice.
People died for nothing. People died for no reason. The man lost the election, and people went there following that nonsense. You know, I saw this story of this woman, right? She had a restaurant. I want to say she was in Pennsylvania. They did like a documentary. She was on trial. She was about to go to trial. What was interesting about this, and I said to myself, "You stupid." Like she's just stupid. So first of all, she go there following that nonsense, and now she has a restaurant to run. So now she's going to jail because they saw her on the camera. She got indicted, and now she has to go to trial. Now check this out. She's in this man's garage. He was there too. He had some papers on the wall in the garage telling her how to plead her case. And I'm saying to myself, you're an idiot. She got he on the wall in the garage talking about this what you're gonna say, this how you're gonna say it in a garage, Derek. And she goes in there and loses, and she's going to jail. And she said, I just don't know what happened. I'm like, oh my God.
He had a garage attorney.
He wasn't even an attorney. He had the paper stuck on some paper, y'all, stuck on the wall. He's giving her a rundown of what she need to say when she goes to court, and she lost. So
they asked for the Justice for All song, which Trump has his supporters stand for at his rallies. We know the identities of many of the singers from the May 2023 Washington Post. Texas, Ryan Nichols, according to the Department of Justice, drove to the Capitol based on a belief that the 2020 presidential election was fraudulent. You know, we're not gonna keep going on to that.
Yeah, because that's ridiculous. That's just so ridiculous. That's like him giving a woman the whatever awards is better than the Purple Heart Award. What was that? Like the honor belt. Oh my God, it's a sickening. Every time I think about think about people losing their lives, they're doing their jobs. They went to work that morning, said, I'm gonna do my job. And I still try to understand, like, where was all the rest of the cops? It was so many people. If that had been a black rally, you would have had the effing National Guard out there. But you didn't, because you thought y'all was gonna be peaceful, and they went up there and killed people. And now you want to celebrate the fact that they killed innocent people for no good reason, because you lost. And that's something to hold an awards for. Tell it to the families that lost family members. Tell it to the kids that lost fathers. Tell it to the mothers that lost sons. That you want to award the people that killed their kids. It's disgusting. He's a disgusting person. Ugh, keep going.
Tell us how you really feel.
He makes me sick to my stomach.
I got some Pepto.
That won't even help me. It's like I'd be glad when this election is over because it's giving me anxiety.
I don't know. He's still around in 4 years. He's gonna run again. He's gonna run again until he wins.
Yeah, he gonna win though.
Whichever one comes.
Because he's gonna get worse over the next 4 years. He's never gonna win. He might as well suck it up and step back.
Well, Fox poll shows that Trump is in trouble, that Harris is leading in southern states. So
Okay.
in the Sun Belt states.
And you got them disgusting people that want to go and celebrate people dying because he lost. Oh, they need money because it's probably a fundraiser.
It probably is,
Humanity.
I just
He
find
can
that.
barely walk and he want to go and celebrate that
Well,
nonsense.
first of all, he got slapped with a judgment. Remember?
A lot of them got slapped with stuff.
I'm talking about a civil judgment. He trying to file bankruptcy that they denied. They wouldn't even let him file bankruptcy. That's bad.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even get denied that.
Well,
Yeah, pay that penalty, dummy.
I think bankruptcy is
God, I'm gonna get in trouble.
as a request.
Let's get in trouble.
It's a legal request. Well, look, we're gonna go to a commercial and then come back with some local stuff.
Yeah, go to commercial because I'm losing right
Yeah,
now.
she losing. She
I'm
calling this
breaking
man dummy and disgusting.
He's disgusting.
Yeah.
You don't think he's disgusting?
I mean,
Like, why would you have a celebration for people dying for no reason? Like, that's disgusting. And I'm going to a commercial. I'll be back.
We'll be back with some more disgusting news.
Hopefully not.
Why do 70% of aspiring authors never publish their work? Because they don't have Bookpreneur. Whether you're dreaming of publishing your memoir, a children's book, or the next great novel, Bookpreneur is your go-to source. Our weekly newsletter and video show offer step-by-step guidance and insider tips to help you navigate the publishing world. Don't let your masterpiece stay hidden. Join the Bookpreneur community today and start turning pages into profit. Subscribe now at www.bookpreneur.com.
Welcome to Southern Elite Contracting. We are your one-stop contractor, serving the southeastern United States. We specialize in full insurance restoration and offer an array of general contracting services. We provide remodel and restorations for kitchens, bathrooms, roofing, hail damage, fire, water, and more. Contact us today and let us restore your property.
I have to come on here. I don't even know if I should apologize for being passionate about what I believe. Every time
Donald Trump don't apologize.
You're right.
He passionate about his belief.
Yeah, you know what? I ain't apologizing. Go ahead. Thanks
You know what?
Thanks for reminding me. There, pump the brakes.
Yeah. So
Pump the brakes. I let's go.
yeah, I mean,
Because it makes me upset when I think about people who are really suffering. I think about I lost my mom, but I didn't lose her in a tragic way. I can't even imagine my healthy son going to work. He was healthy.
how you not losing in a tragic way?
I mean, it was tragic, but it wasn't tragic like that. Like the pandemic was tragic. It was tragic. I lost her to COVID. That was tragic. But my mom was
made up and fake.
It was, but you know what? It made up and fake.
Well, that's what they say.
Yeah, it wasn't fake. And don't get me started on that one.
Yeah.
But when I think about my mom was sick, so she had already had underlying issues when she got COVID. She had COPD, so she already had breathing problems. Her lungs were already compromised. Anything could have did anything to her. You think about a young man leaving to go to work. He's healthy. He's fine. You talked to him the day before. You had dinner the weekend, and he doesn't come back because this man decides he didn't lose the election, which he clearly lost, which has been proven so many times. So people lost a child because of that. So for me to have an award for people who were brainwashed into his cult of believing that he won, killed him. So I'm not apologizing for being passionate for that.
Well, as we move on to better news, Hyundai
get me all riled up.
Hyundai in Bryan County.
Messing up my energy. I'm trying to keep my energy, my vibrations up. Go ahead.
You gotta move your stone from yesterday.
It did. And you got to talk about this man and this nonsense. And I gotta bring my energy back, right?
Bring it.
Listen, The light workers in the world, they know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Derek don't know. He don't have a clue. I
Look,
be trying to school him over here.
y'all remember like those cartoons where somebody's scared and they run through the wall, not through the door, through the wall, and then their imprint is right there.
God.
I told Audrey, she talking about moving, yes and no, and I said, man, if that thing moves, I'm gonna be out here. I'm going straight to the glass.
The door is wide open, but
I ain't
the
gonna,
glass
make it. I ain't gonna make it to the door. But look, down there in Bryan County, there's a Hyundai contractor has sued Hyundai over unpaid wages. So that's ooh. A federal lawsuit filed against Honda plant contractor for unpaid wages down there in Bryan County. Uh, Now I can't be coming down here not paying people now. Well, that's one of that's even though they're not suing Hyundai, they suing the Hyundai contractor. So Sycon is a subcontractor under the general contractor, Hyundai Engineering America, at the construction site. And Hyundai say they will not comment on it because it's a current and pending litigation.
I mean, why not pay folks?
I mean,
What was the reason for them not paying them people?
I don't think Hyundai can comment on it because their contract is with Sycon, not whoever they didn't pay. So believe you me, behind the scenes, Hyundai is probably trying to figure out a way to get out that contract with Sycon because you bringing them bad press. No one wants bad press.
Nah,
Uh,
I know they say any press is good press, but
no,
not really.
it's not. Free estate planning service offered to Columbus seniors. In a joint effort to help reduce property vacancy and abandonment, three organizations are offering free estate planning services to Columbus homeowners age 62 and older. Man, you just missed
I ain't there.
it. Age 62 and older. This initiative, which involved the Land Bank Authority, Georgia Heirs Property Law Center, and that's HEIRS Property Law Center, and the Department of Community Reinvestment. Never heard of any of those departments. Have you heard of those departments?
Have not.
Department of Community Reinvestment aim to preserve generational wealth and enhance community stability. You know, I kind of wish people stop saying that generational wealth through home ownership. That's starting to be less and less.
Because you need to understand it. Like I think people okay, so let me say this. I know a lot of realtors and they totally live by this is how you create generational wealth. What you need to understand is the whole process, right? Just having a home does not create generational wealth. That it does not. So you need to understand the whole financial platform that you're working with. So you got the house, the equity in the house, understand the taxes and the mortgages, all this stuff needs to go into the whole thing. And then what do you do with it? And I give you a prime example. I have a friend who has a house and she has one child and she said, she asked her daughter if something happens to her, what does she want to do to the house? So she want the house. So my friend says, well, I'm just gonna let the house go back to the bank. And I said, why would you do that? She said, because she didn't know. But this is my point. So somebody said, buy a house as a way to wealth. I said, she's had the house since about 2009. I said, well, why would you do that? Because I'm sure you got a lot of equity in the house at this point. And she said, what do you mean? I said, you need to call a bank and find out how much equity you have in the house. Now, here's the thing with that. If she never takes the equity out, it sits there, right? But why not take the equity out and invest it?
Yeah.
See, so it's like understanding the whole financial literacy part of like why that could be the truth. Just saying it is one thing. Understanding how you
So give me about houses and property. People get mad when people sell their property, and it's like, well, again, if we're talking about wealth, it's not making money sitting there. I guess you get equity, and I can get equity, but that's really taking a loan out on your because you got to pay it back.
Yeah, but you gonna pay 30 years. It's gonna take you anyway. Take the money and invest it in something.
But I'm saying, but even then, if I leave 25 acres to my kids. Now let's say 50. If I use 50 acres to my kids and 25 each, and if one of them decide to sell 25 acres for $15 million, I ain't mad at them about that because again, it still served the purpose of the generational wealth. Yes. Right. Because they wouldn't be able to make that money or sell it But people, man, you supposed to hold on to. What's the purpose of holding on to land for 100 years if you're not doing nothing with it? It's just sitting there.
Yeah, put something on, put some solar panels on, and do something.
Right, and that's why I don't understand, because like people will hold on to a house and do nothing with it.
But a lot of people don't even know they can do anything with it. That
Don't want to rent it out, don't lease it out, don't do anything.
to
They don't
my
do nothing
point
with it.
was to my point, like she was like, I didn't know that, and I in my mind told me she still didn't check it out because right now I believe she has a ton of equity in her house because she lives in the suburbs of New Jersey. You know, she bought the house at a really
She got it for $250. It
was less. It was less.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a single family, 4-bedroom house, two bathrooms, you know, kitchen, all that stuff. So I'm sure the house is worth a lot of money. But again, it's that whole if you go and get the money out, then you're gonna have your mortgage gonna go up, and take the money out and invest it. That's why, and that's just my opinion. I've heard financial advisors say they don't even own houses. I think we talked about that a few days ago.
Yeah, I'm got billionaires that
Don't own houses.
Yeah, they're staying apartments.
He's like, I'll take my money and invest it.
Michael Jackson was ready.
Was he?
Yeah, I mean, he never went back to Neverland.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the house he died in was $100,000 a month.
Ooh, why?
Because
Because he could.
He could.
Yeah.
Officials state that the leading cause of property decline and abandonment is the passing of homeowners without a will or estate, resulting in heirs' property. According to the news release, the Land Bank Authority has identified hundreds of vacant, abandoned, and I can't never say dilapidated properties throughout Columbus that have been tax delinquents for years. These properties, officials said, contribute to increased crime, health hazards, and rapid decline in nearby property. So how to register? Participants should send an email to Land Bank Authority at columbusga.org. That's Land Bank Authority at columbusga.org with the subject line heirs, HEIRS, property registration, and include the name of the attendees. Attendance at this workshop is mandatory to receive services which are available on a limited basis. So,
You know, I saw was that Nelly?
off topic.
Oh, I just saw the picture, like it's like a mugshot. I saw a special. I was watching a business show, but there were some people. I want to say in Cleveland. They got houses from a land bank, which I had no idea you could do. They bought a house from a land bank and they refurbished them, and then they sold them for a lot, like good money. I thought that was pretty cool. I had never heard of that before. A land bank.
I never heard of that either.
Right. So they actually bought houses in neighborhoods that were like really dilapidated, and they went in there and they purchased the house and they refurbished that, they remodeled the house, and then they sold them. And they sold them at good prices where people could afford them. Like I think I saw one lady, she sold the house for $88,000. She only put $20,000 in the house.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so land banks, you could probably find houses to buy. And I don't even know if a lot of people know about it. Like there was another real estate person that talked about how they got one and then they got another one through the land bank because they want to revitalize these neighborhoods sometimes. And you know, when you go to certain areas, like people like, I'm not moving here. But then there's a person that think a little bit forward, say, you know what, but we revitalize the area. You know, Mike Epps is doing it now where he came from. He and his wife, they're revitalizing
the block.
buying the block. So
they do that in Detroit.
they need to do it in a lot of places there. Like I wish I had.
The last thing about Columbus, Amazon is opening.
How we get to Columbus? We didn't get to Gwinnett. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go on, talk about Columbus.
No, you got it.
Started already. Go ahead. It's about jobs.
I'm just saying they opened up a new warehouse in Columbus. Amazon has chosen the Columbus area for a new delivery station. According to the company spokesperson, this facility will handle the last mile, but they had a quote of Amazon's fulfillment process. It will accept packages from larger hubs and delivery trucks will then transport them directly to the customer's doorstep. So yeah, Amazon is kicking butt when it comes down.
Amazon ain't playing this game. Do you know you can get prescriptions on Amazon?
You can go get a doctor. You see a doctor.
The doctor. Listen, Jeff Bezos he started with a bookstore.
And all they did was books.
That's all they did. Now you can go there and get anything from Amazon. You need a blood.
You can get a toy.
A what?
A toy.
You can get anything.
You can get a dog.
Probably can go there and get you a blood transfusion if you need it.
You can find you a mate.
He don't have that yet, do he?
No.
It's coming. I bet you it's coming. You just said it. Like the bot said, Jeff. Someone in Georgia said you can have a dating bot. I wouldn't be surprised.
Or you can get a doll.
What kind of dog?
The only reason why I know that because I was joking.
Yeah, how do you know that?
I was joking with a friend of mine. I told him I could get him a doll for his birthday.
You
And
need a dog?
nah, it was a joke. And
Okay,
we
I thought
both
there's
was
a whole
laughing.
bunch of women out here just looking for a real man.
We both was laughing. Then he was like, "What would you even find?" So I said, "I don't know, probably Amazon." And we both was like, and it was funny because we both looked it up and we sent screenshots talking about, "Yo,
Interesting. Now he might have got him one. You don't put it out there.
he probably
Oh
did."
my God.
Them things ain't cheap.
Yeah.
They say it's fleshlight.
Oh my God. Moving right along. Gwinnett businesses can now apply for income work program, training program. The Atlanta Regional Workforce Development Board is seeking applications from Gwinnett County businesses to participate in the incumbent worker training program. The federally funded program is available to businesses with 5 or more employees operating at least 1 year in the 7-county area, including Gwinnett. So here's the thing: the program provides a maximum of $25,000 per employer and $7,000 per participant yearly to provide tailored training solutions. Employers are required to contribute 50% of the total training cost. Awards will be granted on a competitive basis. Now, you can get $25,000 per employer, and you can get $7,000 per participant. So if you got 7 participants, you're not going to get $49,000. I just needed to clear that up because somebody will say, "Well, you said 7,000 per." No, you're gonna cap out at 25,000. But it is a process that you need to find out more information about. So check out the Atlanta Regional Workforce Development Board. Google that and you'll get the information. But it has a link, but the link is really, really long. It has like letters and all that stuff. I was gonna put it in there. The applications are being accepted like right now. So check it out. If you know you are an employer, you have 5 or more employees, and you can, you want to retrain them, upskill them. This is an opportunity for you to do that while you're getting some support from the federal government. Right? All right, cool.
All right.
You need some marketing, you need some advertisement, you need to understand marketing and advertisement. We're your people. We would be happy to provide you with that service.
We do it all.
We do. Not all of it though, Derek. We do some stuff. Gwinnett Counseling Program earns a national designation. Yes, yes, yes. 2 Gwinnett County Public Schools have been recognized once again for their commitment to the school counseling programs. Shout out to Parkview High School and Ferguson Elementary, who have been awarded and recognized ASC model program. RAMP is what it's called. Yes, they got a great program. The schools are now considered to have a re-ramp status. This designation is given to schools that have successfully maintained their ramp status for 5 years and are encouraged to continue doing so by submitting successful applications at the end of the 4th year. So shout out to them for getting that designation, working with our kids over there, making sure that they get what they need. That's extremely important. All right, the city of Mulberry. Yeah.
Mulberry. It's a new city.
Every time I hear that name, it just, what I think about? I think about Mayberry.
I'm gonna say
Mayberry.
Okay.
Yep, that's Andy. Every time I hear Mulberry, I think Mayberry. Anyway, Mulberry meetings, first meeting Mulberry, Jen's retires book, all that stuff. Here we go. So Mulberry is actually a new city in Gwinnett County. It's a large, look at that. That's a big, that's a big area.
It's the largest, most populated city in Gwinnett County.
Really? It's gonna beat out Lawrenceville, huh?
Yep.
Wow. So Mulberry is a new city. They're gonna have their first city meeting on September the 2nd. The city of Mulberry interim representatives will hold their first introductory public meeting on Monday, September the 2nd at 6:30 p.m. That's a holiday.
Whatever.
They don't give out the holiday? When is a holiday?
Oh yeah, they don't care.
I guess not. At the Hamilton Mill Clubhouse, located at 1660. Oh, okay. 1669 Hampton Parkway in the Hewlett. Right. Well, okay, yeah, because Tuesday is a work day, so that's not bad. Appointed by Governor Brian Kemp, the city of Mulberry transition team will serve until Mulberry City Council elections are held in November and will assist the city with the negotiation of intergovernmental agreements and preparations for providing municipal services. Under the state law, members of the transition team are ineligible to hold elected city office in the new municipality. So they're gonna have their first meeting this coming Monday. It's a public meeting, so you can go. Members of the Mulberry transition teams include House Majority Leader Chuck F. Stration, Senator Clint Dixon, Representative Derek McCallum, Jerry Haynes, and Chuck Warbington. Chuck live out there? Okay. Anyway, you can go out to the meeting if you want to. You got questions?
Chuck. No, I'm playing. Hey, Chuck.
I don't know nothing about Chuck. I just see Chuck and I be like, hey Chuck, that's what I do.
I think he does live out there.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, right there. Say Chuck Warburton, the city manager of Lawrenceville.
I mean, I know who he is.
But no, he finished it. He lives in Mulberry
Oh,
with his wife.
okay. Listen, Mulberry. Anyway, for more information about the city of Mulberry, you can go to transition at cityofmulberrygeorgia.com. Transition at city of
Chuck for
Mulberry.
mayor?
Transit. Yeah, they got to get a mayor. They got to get everybody right.
You gotta get everybody.
Okay. I
Everybody.
might move to Mulberry.
Right there.
Ooh,
No taxes.
I know Chuck.
No Chuck.
Transition at cityofmulberry.com, mulberrygeorgia.com. Check that out.
Everybody.
Want to go to a commercial? Let's go to a commercial and come back.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, we're going to go to a commercial. We'll be right back after this commercial, so stay tuned.
Did your business accept Visa or MasterCard anytime between January 1st, 2004 and January 24th, 2019? If so, then you may qualify to share in one of the largest class action settlement payouts in history, a staggering $6.1 billion. Visa Inc. and MasterCard Inc. agreed to settle this case and were ordered to repay merchant processing interchange fees overpaid by their customers. To be included, you must opt into the list of participating merchants by August 30th, 2024. You will not be included unless you officially opt in. No personal documents or statements are required. To apply, we need your business name and basic contact information. For more information and how to get your share of this $6.1 billion, text NOISE to 26786. Again, text NOISE to 26786. That's NOISE to 26786. Remember, the deadline is August 30th, 2024.
I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna come back like, hey. There you go talking again. You still taking too long.
In a world where business and sustainability intersect, the Gwinnett Women's Chamber of Commerce, or GWC, stands as a beacon of empowerment and innovation. Our mission: to empower women in business while fostering a culture of sustainability within our community. We're not just about business growth. We're about eco-friendly practices, about encouraging a healthier, more sustainable future for all. Through innovative tools, equipment, and education, we're supporting the success of women entrepreneurs and promoting a greener tomorrow. Our vision stretches beyond the present. We see a future where GWC is a leading force in the promotion of women's entrepreneurship and environmental stewardship. A vibrant community where women in business thrive alongside a commitment to sustainability. We're making the Gwinnett region a model for inclusive economic growth and ecological balance. We are the Gwinnett Women's Chamber of Commerce, where business meets sustainability. Join us in shaping the future.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
So the DeKalb County Commissioners approved the first ever comprehensive housing plan.
Okay.
Yeah. So the DeKalb County Board of Commissioners approved the first ever comprehensive plan to address growing and continuing concerns over housing crisis in the community. Commission members approved the plan unanimously on Tuesday, according to the county. Officials said the housing plan will be a guiding framework for the county to tackle housing challenges facing residents, including a significant increase in housing costs, a lack of sufficient local resources, and shrinking supply of affordable rental units. I don't know. Is there any state that has affordable rental units? Is there any state that has affordable housing in general?
The crazy part about the rental, they want you to make 3 times the amount of rent.
Yeah.
And rent is like Yeah, that means the only way you can afford a rent is you got to be making $60,000, $70,000 a year.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and then you got affordable just in general. Like I had a client and her sister worked for her and she lived in Decatur, but she worked out here in Gwinnett County and she was like, I want to live out here so I don't have to take that trek every day, but I can't even afford a one bedroom out here. And I was like, wow. So, it's tough because the rents are high and then, DeKalb County said more than 50% of all renters in DeKalb County were considered cost burden, meaning they are paying more than 30% of their monthly income for housing.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I know just riding around rural areas, I told I don't know who I was talking to, Maria or someone. I said driving from because the office I work at sometimes is in Monroe, Georgia. And so driving the back routes to Monroe, you'll be surprised at how many DeKalb, Gwinnett, and sometimes Fulton County vehicles you see spread out back there because it's too expensive to, they can work there, but it's too expensive for them to live there. I
Yeah.
mean, but all of these are, houses that you see where it's one house and probably got like a half acre or acre.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, before I spend $500,000, $600,000 on a house and I'm sitting right next to you,
Right.
I might as well go pay 300,000 for a house and get some
On a
land.
half an acre. Right.
Yeah. And so, but that's basically proving a point that you got more people that's working in these areas, but they can't afford to live in there.
Yeah.
But then the counties, taxpayers, you're paying that burden because you're paying for that vehicle that they're driving back and forth from their house to work in your county.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I'd rather the county invest in housing to keep workforce housing at the bare minimum to have so people can afford to work and live in the county.
Right. And I don't have to do that travel. Like I can't like I travel what, 15 minutes every day. I can't imagine traveling 45 minutes every
To
day
an hour.
each way to an hour each way. I'm
Yeah.
complaining about 15 minutes.
I
So
mean, but that's your gas. But think about it. I mean, they're driving company vehicles. They're paying for maintenance, paying for the
yeah.
gas, and I'm seeing. I mean, I've seen them spread out. I haven't seen sheriffs. I ain't seen county police. I ain't seen water departments. Like, like that. It's almost like don't do any of these people live in the counties
Yeah.
that they work?
Well, no, probably too expensive. The Fulton County Board of Commissioners approved a significantly expanded budget for local veteran service programs. Yep.
Good.
Earlier earlier this year, the commission approved $250,000 to go to funding for veteran health, wellness, housing, and homelessness initiatives. And then on Monday, the commissioners approved they quadrupled the budget by adding $750,000 and increasing the overall to a total of $1 million.
All that money that we announced from the senators won also for veterans. So I'm pretty sure
They
that,
got a part of that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I think they what 34 million for the whole state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now they have a budget of $1 million to help veterans to combat homelessness and wellness and housing initiatives and things like that. So shout out to you guys for doing that because that's a need too. That's a really, really, really big need.
It's a big need
Yes, it is.
that we need to address. Why they fight for our country then come back
Messed up,
homeless?
homeless. I just had it. This was a headline that I thought this was kind of funny. I mean, it's not funny, but just the name.
Home.
So this was a headline. It says cornbread pool room loses liquor license.
Man.
It was just a headline, y'all. So when I saw it, I was like, there's a cornbread. So that's in the deep country somewhere.
Cornbread.
That's in Washington County. Where's Washington County?
Somewhere in Georgia.
Yeah, they getting a cornbread pool halls getting their license revoked. Cornbread pool hall. I wonder who came up with that name. Yeah, I'm going over to cornbread. Where you gonna be at? I'm going to cornbread.
You right there, cornbread.
Marjorie Taylor Greene is doing phone banking for Trump in Georgia. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
Not Marjorie.
Yeah, Marjorie.
Marjorie.
Marjorie stomping ground for her boo.
Actually, cornbread. I mean, Washington County is not that far from them.
So you pulled it up. I never heard of
It's
Washington
over there
County.
by Milledgeville.
Okay.
Sandersville is, I guess, a big city. But
Milledgeville.
it's what they east of Macon,
East of Macon.
east of Macon, west of Waynesboro.
Okay.
I heard Waynesboro.
Waynesboro. That's down by Statesboro, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. I think all the boroughs are by each other.
Not sure either.
I don't think so. Well, look, tracking two areas of interest in the election. So as I said, this week and the next 2 weeks of September, the first 2 weeks of September is like the peak hurricane season. Well, they're tracking two areas in the Atlantic Ocean where systems may move in the days ahead. So be prepared, be ready. Make sure you got your, as the Chatham commissioner said, have a weather radio. Make sure you have that. If you have not invested in a generator, if you have the funds to do so, I suggest you get a generator. Have a plan, have an evacuation plan, have a list of emergency contacts outside of your area. Uh, don't put your sister as your emergency contact if you and your sister live in the same area. Y'all need to have someone outside. Everyone has family or friends that live outside the area. Like Audrey got people in Jersey. I have people in Texas. Everyone should have someone that they can reach to at least let so everyone can contact. Then you plan for everyone in your area to reach out to that person so everyone can have that point of contact. So if I can't get it, if Audrey and I, if a storm happened or something, if I can't get in contact with Audrey, well, at least I know that the plan is Audrey is to call Jimmy.
I'm gonna call Maria.
Yeah, Uncle Maria, Aunt Maria, and I'm gonna call Aunt Maria as well. And so we're both checking in. Aunt Maria up there in Connecticut, and she taking notes. Yeah, okay, yeah, I talked to Audrey. She said they fine. Okay, where's she at? Well, she said they okay. And then now we can meet because our phones are not working or whatever.
Yeah.
So be prepared.
And if the people say leave, please leave.
Leave, don't wait.
Do not sit around saying, I'm gonna wait it out, I'm gonna sit it out, I ain't going. Just go and come back. You can come back if you can.
I'm not gonna.
I would prefer for you to leave
Because
and not be able to come back than to not leave and never come back.
Yeah, because it's materialist. It's material.
Yeah.
But I think it should be some type of fine for that because
No, you can't do that.
I mean, I think it should be because
Can't do that though.
why not?
Because some people
Because now you're risking the first responders to
You
come out
are-
there. Now they got to save you when you was clearly told to evacuate.
some people don't know though. So you gotta think about the people that don't know.
Don't know what.
Don't know that they really need to leave. Like mentally they feel like they don't know.
Again, that should
They
be
gonna
some
get the
type of,
fines.
that should be something just like it should be illegal to which they pick and choose when they want to do it, but it should be illegal to a lot of law enforcement about
To
something.
lie.
Yeah, when people make false accusations.
Oh well,
Yeah.
that should be a fine for sure.
But
Especially when you can prove it.
right. So
Listen,
also,
leave. If they say leave, y'all leave.
but yeah, but then people who don't leave, and then now here, not me because I'm not a first responder, but now here they are. They got to bring out the helicopters, or they got boats coming to rescue you. And then let's say something happened to that rescue worker trying to save you. Yeah, it needs to be some type of consequence because your stupidity then jeopardized the lives of everybody else.
Yeah. Well, let's hope that's not the case. Let's hope that if the storms pick up and come ashore and all that stuff, and they're threatening to come ashore, that people will do what the people say and leave. If you're a town, your government is saying leave, leave. I mean, don't try to sit it out. Don't wait and see. Don't wait till the next bell rings. Just go.
And like I say, while
Just
they're
pick up some stuff, listen. So I had to tell Dominique this because she forgot this. So let me tell you. So the fire alarm went off, right?
Mhm.
Let me tell you what she did. She got the baby, she got her wallet, her keys, and the gun. She left the dog and the passport. That's it. The passport. She left the dog and the passport. I was like, Lord have mercy, you gonna let the dog.
She had a driver's license. She had a purse.
She ain't had a dog and the passport. So I wasn't thinking about that. I was like, yeah. So do you have an escape plan?
Yeah. No.
She said no.
Yeah, we got to plan and get the hell out of Dodge.
Listen, do you know what your documents are?
Remember they said Dodge is a city. Remember that's where they came from, out of Dodge.
Yeah.
But anyway, do I have my what?
Do you have your documents in a safe place?
Yeah,
You just pick them up and go.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's the thing. Like you just put everything in a safe place. You ain't got to throw everything together. Just keep. I have a thing in my bedroom, in my closet.
Is it fireproof?
It's not fireproof, but I'm gonna grab it. It's gonna go with me.
But if it, I mean,
well, if the fire can get to it, it's gonna get to me.
Well, I'm saying, what if you're not at home and now your house on fire?
Well, it's not fireproof.
You can always go get a safe deposit box at the bank.
If I'm home, I'm grabbing my thing and we're gonna go. With all my papers in it.
Fireproof safe.
I'm gonna get one now that you mentioned.
Yeah.
You know, I'm about to start prepping.
Fire waterproof.
Fire waterproof. I gotta get my generators.
You gotta get your
solar panel and my radio.
Weather radio.
Weather radio. I gotta get my water filters. I gotta get my water catcher.
Catcher? Oh, you just going out the grid for real? Huh?
No, I ain't going out the grid. I'm just being prepared.
Well, look, while there is no immediate concern for the systems, we should monitor its progress. If this the Gulf Coast, if this was near the Gulf Coast, Florida, or Southeast, the time frame looks to be around September 6th through 11th. So, as I say, that the last week of August and the first 2 weeks of September are the busy weeks. If that's where all the big hurricanes over the last several years.
And I had never been on a cruise. I went on a cruise in 2019. And the reason I've never gone is because everybody want to go on a cruise
during the summer,
during the hurricane season,
which is summer,
right?
Yeah.
So I got someone paid for me to come on a cruise. I had to speak. I had to go speak about podcasting and all that stuff. And I'm like, man, they're paying for me. I gotta go. I gotta get on this cruise. I gotta talk. Not thinking, Derek. 2 times I did this. Not thinking that it's hurricane season. Right? Get on the boat. Not thinking, just excited. I'm going on a cruise. I ain't got to pay for it. You know, I felt real like a celebrity because somebody just paid for me. I get on a cruise. So we go. I'm excited. I've never been on a cruise. We go to the bar, we get some food. I got a little cocktail because I ain't got to drive. And I found myself going to the side. And I'm like, what?
You thought that drink was lovely?
Oh, let's going to the side. But then I see everybody else going to the side. And then I see people that start throwing up. It was the boat. So we were in sort of hurricane. We weren't in a hurricane, but the weather was very bad. And I was like, oh Lord, I'm on a boat. It's hurricane season. Oh my God, I'm on a boat. It's hurricane season. And so I said that night, I said, you know what? I'm gonna go to bed and I'm just gonna pretend because the bed was rocking. The boat was rocking. I'm just gonna pretend I'm in a water bed. And when I woke up the next morning, we had docked and it was fine. Now the second time I did that, that was the second time. The first time it happened, I got a trip to St. Lucia. I got to go to St. Lucia. Beautiful. You haven't gone. It's beautiful. All expense paid trip to St. Lucia. I got to go to St. Lucia. I got to go on the island. I got to talk about how to get your film. It was a film festival, so I had to go there and talk about how to get your film on your own TV channel because we do TV channels and stuff. So I got to go over there. I'm excited. I'm in St. Lucia. And then all of a sudden it kept raining. Now, here's the thing about St. Lucia. It's completely surrounded by water.
Yeah, it's hot.
Completely. Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, it's raining a lot, right? Then it hit me. Oh my God, it's September. And I'm completely surrounded by water. Like literally, this is the hotel, this is the beach.
I went to Jamaica.
It was beautiful though. God, it was beautiful.
I went to Jamaica. It was the hurricane season, but it wasn't a hurricane. They had a thunderstorm. When I say that thunder sound a little different on that island, I'm surprised I ain't go through the window. But when I say that, it's not that thunder had echo. Oh, I like
it was. I was like,
the next morning though, it was beautiful.
I'm talking about St. Lucia was beautiful, and I remember being in a meeting with the government. We're in the meeting. I'm sitting in this office, the Prime Minister of, I think, Economic Development or something, and I'm looking out the window and I see this fruit hanging on the tree. It's about this big. And it's hanging on the tree. I'm looking, so I didn't want to say anything during the meeting. So at the end of the meeting, I said to him, because the window was behind his chair. So what is that? He said, that's a mango. It was purple. I said, a purple mango? He said, we have 52 varieties of mangoes on this island.
Oh, wow.
50. And when that was a purple, I was like, that's what I said. Oh, wow. But St. Lucia was beautiful. It has like these 2 volcanoes now. They like, you're going to go to the Baton volcano. I'm not going near the volcano, sir.
Not going to the volcano?
Nope, not going near the volcanoes. I'm already on an island in hurricane season. I'm not going to a volcano.
I need to live, man. Maria don't want to do nothing. I want to go bungee jumping.
Go.
Skydiving.
Listen, Maria, get your policy right. just in case. We ain't wishing nothing on them, but just be prepared.
Damn. Hey, well, look, I know all week, and since we've been on air, we've been talking about Valdosta and their businesses and how they're booming. I thought this company was going out of business. Pizza Hut has opened up a new location in Valdosta.
So Pizza Hut going out of
Ain't
business.
nobody going to no Pizza Hut.
People love Pizza Hut.
People ain't going to Pizza Hut like this where they sit down in it.
Oh no, but that looks nice though.
Yeah, that's a whole sit down.
See, here's the thing though, Valdosta is smart because they probably don't have that in certain towns, right? So if instead of going out of business, Pizza Hut, how about you go to these rural towns that don't have that? Give them somewhere to go.
Yeah, but the sit down pizza joints are back. Like like all these other brands. Pizza Hut was doing it back then. They had arcade and all that. We used to have birthday parties at Pizza
Pizza
Hut
Hut sure did.
back in the day.
I feel like in-person stuff is really coming back anyway because I feel like a lot of people are really getting burnt out from social media. Like you got
Pizza Hut was going down the whole.
No, I'm just saying I feel like there's a lot of places that people saying, you know what, I need to get out and go do stuff and be around people. Because we are people who need people. We need people to touch and hug and all. We need that kind of stuff. Not everybody, but most people do.
Small footprint. They only got 15 jobs. We'll add approximately 15 jobs to the local economy.
Wow.
3,000 square foot facility.
Mm.
So, yep. Let me see if it has an address. New location, Nope, their hours are Sunday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 12 a.m., Friday, Saturday, 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. It does not have an address. Yep, 4443 Beamish Road, Valdosta, Georgia. Check it out. Check it out. Pizza Hut is back. Ever since I moved to Georgia, Marco's has been my pizza guy.
Marco's is good.
Yeah, I haven't had I had pizza. So we ordered Pizza Hut when we first moved into our new house, and Michael wasn't feeling well, so he was in the room, so he didn't see the pizza. Maria put some pizza on the plate, took it to him, and about 15, 20 minutes later, she checked on, hey, just come get the food. Michael didn't eat the pizza. He talking about, where y'all get that pizza from? She was like, what do you mean? He talking about, it tastes different. She said, oh, that's Pizza Hut. He talking about, oh, yeah.
He ain't like it.
Yeah, we don't do Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Eat none of it either.
The bread sometimes, to be in the mood for pizza. It's one of those things I have to be in the mood for.
Now, Little Caesars done came back.
Let me tell you something. Me and my husband just talked about it. So you see all these bad things about Little Caesar, right? But I actually had some Little Caesar chicken and pizza. We were going somewhere. We went to the country too. And I was like,
but I don't get the hot ready. I'm making it.
What you mean? Now I'm getting hot and ready because I
I
was
play
extra. Yeah. I want some extra on mine, so I'm always extra.
Yeah.
But I actually liked it.
But it's still good though.
And that crazy bread.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Shout out to Little Caesar. Y'all getting a shout out right now.
Look, Monica don't like Little Caesars, right? But over since she's been born, they kind of did some rebranding or look a little different than what it used to back in the day.
Pizza.
Yeah, it's not even back in the day because Monica only 12. So when she was like 5 or 6, she didn't like it. She didn't like Little Caesars, And so last year it was our day to buy food for the dance team. And so we ordered Little Caesars. And she was like, she was like, I'm so glad you didn't buy that other pizza. I'm like, what? That other pizza with that guy on there. Oh, okay.
Right. That's Little Caesars.
Yeah, we left. Maria looked at me. I said, how was it? That pizza you got was good. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Little Caesars.
Yeah, let's
pizza.
Little Caesars. Yeah, she don't like that. But they changed though. No, now they doing delivery. Back in the day.
They did delivery.
Yeah, they don't do it there.
I ain't doing that. They cost so much.
Yeah, probably it's not $5.
Nope. And I ain't messing around with them. Listen, you're looking for something to do this evening. Little Burn Farmers Market is happening this evening at 4 p.m. So if you want to go out and get some fresh fruit and vegetables, 1400 Killian Hill Road in Lilburn. Check them out. Check them out. Also this evening, Game-tastic Family Night. That sounds like fun.
It does.
Game-tastic Family Night. It's up in Swanee. It's going to be happening at George Pierce Park, located at 55 Beaufort Highway Northeast in Swanee. Now there's a cover charge. It's not free. It's $7, but it sounds like a lot of fun. That starts at 6 o'clock from 6 to 8. So if you want to have some fun with the family, because it's a weekend. It's a holiday weekend.
Yeah.
Game testing and stuff.
And it's football. It's
Yeah.
Friday football.
Yes, Friday night.
If you're going to the Mercer University game tonight, the Bibb Sheriff recommends you stay off I-75. I-75. You're hitting the roads in Macon on, that was last night, Thursday. Okay, never mind. It's over.
But in the meantime, Friday Night Lights, high school football is tonight. Go out and support, even if you don't have a kid. So when my nephew, before he moved down here, we didn't have anybody to play. My brother wasn't here. Nobody was playing. We would go to the games anyway, and his friends would say, "Who y'all know at the game?" We're like, "Nobody." We just went out to support the kids because when you go with the ticket money to get into the game, that supports the kids program. So we would just go to the football game because it's Friday Night Lights. So we picked the team. We went to a lot of Discovery High School games, which because I like the fact that it was calm.
And Collins Hill,
Grayson. Discovery was closer back then.
Archer.
Nah, I think I went to a couple of Archer games. I didn't go to any Grayson games before my nephew started playing for Grayson, but I'll be there tonight. Grayson, shout out. I'll be there tonight to the game. So Friday Night Lights, check it out. Most games start at 7 o'clock. So I'll be at the Grayson game tonight. Come back. I'll talk about it on Tuesday because we are off.
Yeah, we're off. Hey, don't be looking for
We're off on Monday.
Don't be sitting somewhere with sipping a margarita.
You going to Savannah?
A virgin margarita.
You going to Savannah?
Probably not. I probably go to St. Simon.
Okay.
Which is further.
Yeah, it is.
So I may go to Savannah, Black Clover.
Okay. Well, we won't be here Monday, so listen, we're gonna go to this last song and then Derek gonna come back and give you his words. Last song. I'm so thrilled thinking about Good Morning Gwinnett. We're gonna go to our last commercial and then Derek gonna come back and give you his words of inspiration for the rest of the weekend. Stay tuned.
MD Communications Group, a complete networking hub. Trend technologies to your way. Struggling with your network provider? Bad internet, television, and mobile phone services? Let's resolve this together with MD Communications Networking Hub. Slow internet, bad television, bad cell phones, services, and want to save more? Choose us. What makes us unique? Economical deals, distant coverage, best rate, fastest speed and bandwidth, maximum channel options, clear signal coverage. Stay stress-free. Try our best residential and commercial high-speed internet, television, and mobile phone services. Let us manage your
Hey there, creative souls. Are you ready to unlock your full potential and join a community that truly gets you? Welcome to the Indie Creative Collective. Imagine a vibrant space where podcasters, musicians, video creators, writers, filmmakers, and so many more come together. This isn't just any group, it's a free, membership-based collective that meets monthly, offering a treasure trove of opportunities for collaboration and exchange. Here, passion is the driving force. Every member is deeply committed to their craft and keen on monetizing their skills. Picture this. Each gathering is a stage where you can present your current projects, showcase your ongoing work, get constructive feedback, and elevate your art to new heights. But that's not all. These meetings are a goldmine of industry insights. We share what trends are making waves and which practices to steer clear of. This open exchange ensures that you're always in the loop with the latest knowledge and best practices in your field. The Indie Creative Collective is more than just a network. It's a breeding ground for innovation, a support system for creatives striving to make a living from their art, and a hub for like-minded individuals to connect and create together. Whether you're an established creative or just starting out, this collective is the perfect place to find inspiration, enhance your skills, and connect with fellow creatives committed to turning their artistic endeavors into profitable ventures. So what are you waiting for? Join the Indie Creative Collective today and embark on a journey of creativity, collaboration, and success. Stay creative, my friends.
Stay creative, my friends. Look, good morning, Georgia. It's Friday, and it's not just any Friday. It's Labor Day weekend, baby. It's Labor Day weekend. You worked hard all week, and now it's time to relax, recharge, enjoy the fruits of your labor. Whether you're spending time with loved ones, exploring the great outdoors, or just kicking back, make the most of this well-deserved break. Embrace the long weekend, celebrate your achievements, and savor every moment. Here's to a fantastic Friday and an unforgettable Labor Day weekend. Have a good one.
Listen, thank you guys for joining us. We'll be back again on Tuesday at 9 a.m. You guys stay safe out there. Listen, pay attention to your surroundings. Do not drink and drive. I know it's time for you to let your hair down, but do not drink and drive. Give the keys to a safe driver, okay? We'll be back again.
Take Uber or Lyft.
I'll take Uber or Lyft.
I can take my hat out?
You let your hair down.
Okay, I can take my hat out.
Let your hair down.
I ain't gonna recognize.
And you sure won't. Me neither. We'll be back Tuesday at 9 a.m. Until next time, my friends. Until next time, make it a great day. Bye, everybody.
You've been listening to and watching Good Morning Georgia. To become an affiliate partner to report on what's happening in your community, leave us a message by going to www.goodmorninggeorgia.org. Be sure to subscribe to the show and share it with a friend. Do us a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/@Good Morning Georgia today.